Okay, that's fine. I'll make it quick because I don't have a clicker. I'm going to stand here if that's okay. So I have one disclaimer. I think the first thing is that this presentation contains absolutely nothing new. It's generally by this time of the presentation, kind of all the clever people have spoken, and now we're kind of filling some slots. Except I'm sure that there's more clever people to speak after me. Okay. Sorry, Warren. So really is just in a way that I think my mom could understand. I think often we talk technology at such a very high level that unless we're talking to CIOs or people within our speciality and field, it becomes very difficult for us to show our value proposition across as a business. And so what I really want to talk about today is more of a slightly level above this, how we shape a lot of our conversations around IoT. So before that, I promised Grant kind of a dinner and a movie. So he's had lunch, so I just wanted to show a quick movie.
We here at Amazon have a passion for delivering your products faster than ever before. And that's why I'm introducing Amazon Rockets. You know, we recently launched Amazon Drones, our 30-minute shipping, and our customers came back to us and they said, we want more. We want faster. And I said, how can we make that happen? We've done research, and the fact is people want faster shipping. I can't wait to show you what our team's been working on. So what you're about to see has been secret for a really long time. I'm excited about it. Come follow me. These are GPS-guided rockets, and we put a package on based on weight and size, and then each package is equipped with a parachute so it gets a soft landing at your front door. I'm going to level with you. We're going to be burning a heck of a lot of rocket fuel. This is not environment friendly at all. But the customer comes first, like I've always said. You guys, we're seeing shipping times from when you click buy now to your front door anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. 5 minutes is tops. I'm not saying the system is perfect or doesn't have its kinks because it does, trust me. But I'm not focusing on the problems or the setbacks. I'm focusing on the future and to our customers. And I know our customers want faster shipping.
Okay, so I think what I'm trying to kind of really get across is our business, and when I say our business, EOH, and certainly our business unit within inside that, we're not just about innovation for innovation's sake. There's a clear reason why Glenn and Simon and the rest of my leaders want us to be involved in the Internet of Things, is because by 2020 it holds a significant share of the wallet. Right, and as EOH, we tend to chase a lot of money, and so we've been told, find stuff in there that we can build, and But my problem is that if we all had this golden recipe, if we had this perfect Internet of the Thing, IoT play, and every single business followed it, we're going to drive absolutely zero differentiation with our customers. Everything starts to look and feel exactly the same. And so my question would be, well, then what is the differentiator? What do we bring that's different to an Accenture or a Data or someone else, right? I think it's because we certainly look at it from 3 different angles. We look at it from one piece being technically feasible. The reality is that I in no way, shape or form can speak to any of you around anything more technical than you've put me through this morning. But what I can talk about is around customer desirability and business viability. So those are really the 3 lenses that we consistently look at to understand where different technological plays happen inside our customers. I'm going through this quickly, but one of the ways we do it is we think that innovation is really around your ability to get stuff done, so execution and your technical ability, but also about how creative you can be. We've felt that so often our customers are spoke around this Internet of Things, and we'll get onto it just now. I mean, the fridge ordering your milk is certainly something that I think we've all sat in these IoT presentations. And we kind of subscribe to this new phase of thinking which talks about the adjacent possible. So often we think about these really far future bet Internet of Things players when there's some really interesting stuff that can happen in the adjacent possible, and you can move a lot quicker because business can understand that. And I've got 2 examples for you to see that just now. But how we look at doing that is something called design thinking. I'm not going to bore everyone with it, but it's really just a continuous process of kind of getting context to understanding the problem and really defining the problem through to creating ideas and prototyping stuff really quickly, and then taking what works and kind of getting that moving. And what I'd like to put to you is that I think the IoT play is somewhere beneath this. I don't think we can lead with the technology, but I think we can lead with answering the business problems and being mindful of the adjacent possible. Have we done stuff? Yes, we have. We've done lots of stuff around everything when you hear about beacons and understanding where people walk around Wi-Fi. BMW launched a campaign with us where we opened up Wi-Fi in 5 of their different dealerships, but we didn't do it for Wi-Fi's sake, right? Amazon rockets. We didn't just put Wi-Fi and beacons in to utilize Wi-Fi and beacons. They had realistic problems. They said, how many times is Grant going into Sandton to ask questions, but then going to Bedford View to do his test drives, but irrespective still getting his deal at Klaksdorp because, his... because that's where it's at. Right? So they wanted to understand this, but they also wanted to understand how often you come. It's about the right metrics, right? You spoke about that, and I really love that because we're working with Cell C at the moment and one of their things in the call center was absolutely, we handle calls within inside 1 minute. And like, right, how many times do you solve the problem? We haven't really looked into that, but we can generally get on and off a call within inside a minute, And so BMW went to answer a number of those questions for them. We gave them heavily detailed reports on who's going to where, dwell times, how many times you've come back, all of a sudden, and also foot traffic. They invest a lot of money in the showroom floor, how many people are going from new cars to demo cars and vice versa. And we're able to give that to them with a number of our different kind of, excuse me, I'm kind of rushing here, but a lot of the different solutions that we've got. So there's iBeacons that you've probably heard about and location-based services that you've heard about. And we've done all of that, but it didn't start there, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It started with the business and customer problem, and then we went into technological things that we could understand. A picture of the dashboard. Okay, so adjacent possible. We spoke about your fridge ordering your milk. That is something that everyone saw in Internet of Things presentations, but it's too far along. Last month, ShopRite Checkers delivered their own, I would call, adjacently possible Internet of Things play, which is utilizing something that's ubiquitous now on most phones, being a camera, and you now scan the barcodes of the stuff that you throw away and it automatically populates the shopping cart for you. Now, that's the adjacent possible. Your question needs to be, what's the adjacent possible to that? And that's how I think you can drive incremental change in organizations. And I think organizations are more happy to pay for something that they can see and reveal and realize a lot quicker than investing in technology that may be a bit too far. Then I thought, what's really awesome is this guy came up with an idea of tracking sheep. And it's a little collar. In the collar of the sheep is a SIM card, and it tracks a little bit of movement, and as soon as one sheep starts to run away from everyone else, the sheep herder gets a phone call from whichever sheep it was. This is this is something that was developed in South Africa and is now running around in Kenya, because I don't think we kind of launched too much of what we deliver well here. I mean, M-Pesa was also kind of first conceptualized here and then ran amok in Kenya. And this is all things that kind of, to me, point to the adjacent possible. So to summarize, I think what's really important for me is to start with the business problem. Our organization has three really core competence. One is around that design thinking, understanding our customers and their customers. The second piece is we've got a full digital marketing agency that can rapidly create really cool looking prototypes. And thirdly, we do have quite a big system integration component as well. But I didn't want to talk to you about that. Today I really wanted to talk to you about where would we work really well together with all of your technological players, is for us to understand that in our beginning of our design thinking, to make sure that when we walk into Cell C and they go, we just want something cool IoT in store, like to us that doesn't resonate well. We want to try and understand the business problem, and then we wanted to work with you guys to get that through. Did I captivate time?
Oh, awesome.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.